You're about to watch an absolutely epic 1 versus 7 where I, by myself, take on 7 really strong players, like actually high level players. And it made for an epic game. But first, I want to run you guys through what Handicap actually is. So, for me to even have a chance against 7 players of this caliber, I need to have Handicap. Handicap is just a multiplier that boosts me by X amount. In this case, it was set to 150%. So, everything that I'm about to show you is boosted by 1.5 times the usual speed or the usual thing. So it's building speed, unit creation speed, starting resources, building hit points, villager gather rates, technology research speed. The only thing that remains unchanged are military unit stats and bonuses. So military units always interact the same with other military units, but all of these things are boosted by 1.5 times for my civ only. I also get 500 pop for myself, whereas all the other players get 200 pop each. That still gives them 1400 population total if all 7 of them are remaining alive in late game, which may or may not be the case. Enjoy the video, guys. Hello everyone and welcome back to the video. Today we're doing something I've never done before. We're going to be doing a 1 versus 7. And we're going to be playing against players of all different types of ELOs. Now we will have Handicap in this game, which I will explain in a previous segment, so just pause the video earlier, listen to my explanation, so you can understand what Handicap is. It's going to be a very difficult game for me though. You'll see when we hop in. I have 150% handicap and 500 population total. All other 7 players have 200 population each at 1400 total when you count all 7 for late game, so they have a nice advantage there. The ELOs are 1750 for Earthshaker, Fish and Tofu is 1900, Uribe is 1450, Brian is 18, or let's say 1900, Conman 1800, Alpha Spud 1500, and Calypso 1500. Almost 1600. So very strong players on the enemy team. It's not going to be an easy game at all. And let's see what I can do. I'm going to go with the way, and I'll walk you guys through my strategy as I play. But keep in mind that when I play, it's going to be very intense because of how Handicap works. I have to play really quick. So with all that said, let's go ahead and hop right in. I'm going to try to focus as much as I can and give these guys a real good run for their money. So with that said, let's hop in and I'll drop the good luck, have fun. And we can get started. So 150% handicap. I'm rocking the way. Let's see what they have. They're going to have a whole host of really strong civilizations. So I guess this gives me the time to actually start talking about what I wanted the way for. So as a 1 versus 7, I know I'm going to be up against really strong arena compositions. Arena compositions are usually Halb and Siege, which is why I wanted the way. Because what I need is a few things. I need a civ that can beat Halb Siege, and I also need a civ that can do it while being mobile. I can't play with Halb Siege myself, nor can I play with like towers or anything immobile. It has to be fast pushes. So as you can see, the villagers are coming out fast. I have more resources, which means I have to play twice as good as I normally do, or at least 1.5 times as good as I normally do. And I'm not really experienced in that. So front walls, okay, cool. We'll delete the back ones. Nice. I have 500 population at my disposal, so just keep that in mind. And they've got a whole host of civs. So I haven't even processed what they have. They have Bulgarians, Spanish, Koreans, Celts, Berbers, Bohemians, Bengalis, and I think that was it. They have a whole host of civilizations. It's impossible to keep track of what's what, like I said. Try to lure quick. Fun fact, by the way, I do want to mention this. I actually played them before in a match. They found some replacements since then, but I played them before and it just was not showcased. And I actually won that match, but the recording had a problem, and I wasn't able to bring it to YouTube, unfortunately. But in that video, I didn't do live commentary because live commentary was very difficult. But in this video, I'm gonna try to make it live commentary, so you can kind of see where I'm coming from and how I'm thinking while playing. But it might make it hard to follow, so we'll see what I end up doing with this. Hopefully I can snag another win. But it was a really good game last time, so I think we're in for a treat here. Alright, so next we should make a house. I'm still doing like the same build, but remember, like, my villagers are gathering 1.5 times the speed of normal. Everything's just faster, okay? So it's just difficult. Gotta go quick. But I mean, take a look at the map. It's a huge map, and I'm just one person. But let's walk you guys through my game plan real quick. Just make another house as well, so it's not too difficult. There we go. Perfect. My villagers have more HP, which is kind of a nice little neat bonus to have in the handicap. There we go. Yeah, I'll walk you guys through my game plan a little bit. And I do hope this commentary is good. I hope I don't get sidetracked too much, but I will be focusing a lot on the game, of course. But my game plan is to have something mobile that I can lean on. Now, I'm going to be using the Tiger Cav as my main unit. I think the Tiger Cav is one of the most broken units in the entire game. I need to make a video on just this guy in particular. Because the Tiger Cavalry is so incredibly strong. Basically, it's a cavalry that has really strong stats to begin with. And then for every military unit it kills in combat, it gets 10 HP and +1 attack, which is ridiculous. So that just shows how strong the Tiger Cav can be after it kills. And that stacks up to a maximum of 4 times. So you can get, the maximum you can get is 190 HP with like infinite attack. I don't even remember. So it's a very strong unit, which is what I want to play with. And then my anti-halb unit is going to be the Zambe Raider. Now they're outside my base. That's kind of annoying, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to just run and scout. I do need to figure out where they all are. So keeping my scout inside my base is not going to help. Making houses in a way where I can kind of block where they're going to attack me from. And again, doing all this with live commentary has been pretty difficult. I guess I really just can't run, eh? That's one advantage that they have for sure. But whatever value I get from that scout's good enough. Alright, I'll make a couple farms here. Then I'll get a couple more on gold and that's it. We can go up. I even upped the next stage faster as well, which is quite nice. Hopefully that's going to be good enough. We'll see. Alright. So I'll be quite strong, but one thing I have to keep in mind, so that's gonna be my composition. And then for the siege unit, I'm gonna use a mix of siege ram and traction trebuchets to take down buildings. One thing I have to keep in mind for these 1v7s, especially with the fact that I have handicap here, is that the worst thing that can happen is I get pinned in my base, because I don't have space for 500 pop in my base. I have to expand. I have to expand very fast. And I have to try to secure the borders while expanding very fast. So it's quite difficult, but that's kind of the task I have ahead of me. So I'm going to go up with a blacksmith market, but I'm probably going to go into ranges or into a castle very quickly. So the plan is to boom initially, but then transition that into army as soon as I can. It's not going to be boom to imp, then make army. It's going to be make army while booming, 100%. I think I can afford bid-axe early. This is a small optimization that I like to do, if I can. I'm just not sure if I can do it, though, so I will cancel last minute if I can't. Need 100 food to go. I missed the cancellation, so we're committed. And it's actually pretty good. Like it was correct for me to do that. I'm gonna get a little bit more wood in exchange for a few seconds out of time, which is really not the end of the world. All right, perfect. So I got 300 stone because of that handicap. My plan is to get some economy upgrades. Remember, every economy upgrade I get is +1 villager. So yeah, I got +1 villager from the bid-axe. Now I'm gonna get +1 villager from Horse Scholar, which is gonna be very nice. And the main plan here... Oh, what is this guy planning? So the Berber player is planning a tower rush. Yeah, no loom. Oh, he's gonna try to wall me in. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Okay, so I need a castle versus that. Be serious here. No laughing. No laughing. It's a serious video. I'm gonna need a castle draw versus that as soon as I can. And that's how I'm gonna break out of that. So they're investing one of their players entirely to wall me in. So they're trying to keep me pinned inside my base is what they're trying to do. Okay. I don't think that's a problem. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's a problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my town center set up now. Both eco upgrades for sure, because that's one extra build per, which is very worth doing. And I'm going to go onto the stones. I'm going to get the stone eco upgrade right away as well. I'm not really concerned about that wall. Honestly, it doesn't really do anything to me, I think. One castle and I should be defended. They have a Spanish player. I don't know where that Spanish player is. But I do know that if they're walling me in, they're probably not going to push me at the same time. Or they might, but I don't know. It's counterintuitive a little bit. You have to make sure my economy is good, so I'm going to go for one more town center. That tower does nothing. Not worried about that. I wonder if that's the lowest elo. I think that is, yeah. He's like a 1400 or 1500 player. One of the lowest elos. I do want to take this opportunity, though, to get you guys hyped up about a match we're doing soon. Another 1v7. I'll be playing against 7 Dota 2 players and streamers, including guys like Grubby, guys like Sing Sing, guys like Day9 TV, Dendy, and a few more Wagamama TV. Storm. And God, now I'm just missing one. Monkeys Forever. So plenty of famous people in that one. Plenty of well-known streamers will be playing. And it's going to be obviously a 1v7 in Age of Empires. Those guys will be much weaker than the people I'm facing right now. The people I'm facing right now are actually really good players. Focusing on making my boom as consistent and efficient as possible. It's not easy because I'm basically booming on turbo speed here. It's actually very difficult to do this. One of the hardest games I've played, even though we're just booming so far. Everything on stone so I can try to push out. We're going to open Tiger Cap. The walls are not a concern of mine. I don't even care about them. They don't affect me one bit. Cool. Yeah, we're back to exactly where we're at. So I have to continue booming. Houses at the back. Excellent. The towers that he's doing are not affecting me at all. And I'm saving up for Tiger Cab now. So my plan here is to try to expand. So what they're doing is just preventing me from trying to from being able to expand correctly. But it shouldn't work. Get wheelbarrow. That's that extra bill. Get gold mining upgrade. Another extra bill. Barracks at the back. Just so I can be ready with stable and range. Now I can make my first castle. My first castle will be here. Fletching right away on it as well. Remember, my buildings have extra HP as well, so that castle is actually 7,200 HP, very strong. So he can try to make like layers upon layers of stone walls, but it's not going to help him anyway. This is what a lot of players have a misconception of. Like, obviously they could still win this game, but I don't think the stone walls are going to contribute to anything this game. So I think they're just taking out a player for no reason, if you ask me. Poor decision, but this is a lot of new players have this idea as well, misconception that stone walls are like really, really strong and that you can keep players pinned in for a long time. But the truth is, if I break out of the stone wall once, then he's completely screwed. And then I can just like expand onto the whole map. So it can be good if they can keep him pinned down. I just don't know if that's gonna be possible. Let's find out if that's possible or not. I'm gonna start creating some Tiger Cab as well. Getting extra stats by killing those units, which is hilarious. Start by killing the towers. I maxed out my base pretty much, so now I have to extend outwards. Don't need my walls, yeah? That red guy's doing such a poor job of walling. That poor guy. What the hell is he doing? Oh no. Now I'm just out, right? I'm making... So they just removed the guy from the game for no reason. Red is completely done for no reason. Didn't achieve anything. Good news for me, right? But you guys in the comments, don't act like you guys didn't think that was an amazing idea, eh? Every single player that watches me thinks that stonewalling is so broken and that pro players just stonewall the entire map if they can. It's easier said than done. Most of the time. To the university. I only want to get the essentials back here though. Yeah. We start with Tiger Cab, then I have to quickly transition into ranges though as well. Relics I don't care about. Now I'm walled in though, actually. So my economies, I've got 500 pops, so I really gotta go. The castle, help me out. Does make things a little annoying, I suppose. Inscription right away. Really trying to stonewall everything here. Now I'm incredibly strong. Let's go C-Drum. Red I don't need to focus on, so I'm gonna try to go for the kill later. The few left. One guy's really annoying, actually. Okay, let's get Spanish player. I need more stone if possible. Spending gold does not matter either. I should spend all the gold in the world. Because I'm going to kill people and take their gold. It's a good plan, man. That's the Conqueror's plan right there. Cancel this guy. He's stonewalling like crazy. It's crazy. That's a crazy place. That is pretty crazy. Start with C-Drums. I think C-Drums are a very direct way of winning the game. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? I need to go Castle Siege Workshop combo on everyone. It's like exploded into this game. Sorry, this is genuinely commentating this live is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, by the way. The red's not that important, but it is good to defeat him if I can. I'm a race against the clock, because even if I kill a few, even if I kill 3, they still have more pop in late game. If I kill 4 players, they still have more pop in late game, so I'm really on a rush here. Gotta get some shit going. I think I just need town centers though everywhere. I need to get 500 pop as soon as I possibly can. Alright, Elite Tiger Cap coming in. Let's get Mingyu on armor. Let's get Punshin. That's really good. Makes my food, my military units collect food passively, which is interesting. Okay, let's move on to the next. It's my hero, actually. I could make a hero. Why not? Push that player. Good. I'm taking their gold as I conquer them. Feels good, man. This is red. And red has not done a whole lot this game. Pretty useless in the end, unfortunately. Knocking on yellow's door, which is good. Gotta go quick with these siege rems. Keep it moving with the tiger cab as well. Pretty good plan so far. No, my army is just so mobile and so strong. I don't know how this guy's even alive. Like, red, did he run away with anything? I'm not even sure where red is, to be honest with you. He might be completely defeated. We can start getting some resistance on us, though, soon, I imagine. Oh, there he is. There he is. I do want to defeat red, because then it becomes a 1v6, which makes it easier in late game. It's hard to push this guy, honestly. Got a ton of walls and stuff. You guys preparing some resistance here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! This is gonna get hard. I need Mingyuang armor. It's gonna give me extra melee armor for all my mounted units, which is super important. So the other guys should carry actually quite nicely. Okay, so Tiger Cap in the front, really broken units, and then Zambes at the back as a half killer. That's pretty much all I need them for. Trying to get some lag, by the way. Actually, I don't really like playing really fast though. I do have my own halb if needed, but I really don't want to make own halb. This guy's worth killing, you know? Most of the fighting's here. This is like their stronghold. Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh, this is gonna get hard. That guy should be defeated. Saying no, but it's gonna be a yes, my friend. A lot of stone walls. They're just trying to keep me out. The Bohemian player is a problem, though. That's some more ranges forward. And some siege here. I'm gonna make this my stronghold because I do wanna. Those are Bengali elephants, very strong. Oh shit, this is complicated. Is that Celts? Bulgarian, Halb Siege. I told you guys Halb Siege would be the biggest nightmare for me. I can delete some of these builds. Any more military units? Take my hero. My South up top. I'm gonna give it the bottom. It's just two players. It's just two players on bottom. We have to kill yellow. Should I get a kill up top? God, this is so intense. We gotta use our army as well. Make sure there's no one left here. Rams have to move. How is red not defeated? I'm so surprised by that. Oh, that was a really nice fight. That's a really nice fight. I need red to resign. It's lagging everything. I just can't hunt down red. I don't know where he is. I really just can't find him. Oh well. My South's there. Try to kill yellow if I can. Pushing hard here. We're pushing really hard. Try to get some castles. I got tons of resources. The hard part is actually just spending the resources. I'm missing upgrades on these guys. Missing some armor. Yellow should be completely dead now. And I need to kill this guy as well. It's very important that we actually get some defeats here. Because if not, they just get the late game and they have infinite pop if they can all survive. I'm trying to play at a very, very high tempo though. I'm not lying when I say this is one of the best games I've ever played in my life, by the way. I'm completely tryhard. This means more to me than some tournament finals that I've played in the past. And I do this because I like to play hard against whoever comes up to challenge me, you know? I don't like to give people freebies. If someone beats me, damn, he earned it, you know? It's not going to be easy. This guy's basically dead, to be fair. He's just not doing much. My army's kind of everywhere. Let's try to bring my hero down here. I need to address this ram siege push. It's pretty slow though. That's one of red villas. See some red villagers in here. He might be defeated then. Unless he spread out his villas. One on every guy's base maybe? The yellow's dying. Yellow's dying. What I'm noticing is that they can't stop me from killing any one particular player. If I want to kill someone, I just do it. But I could get overrun. Like here, this is looking like a big problem. Shit, man. I feel myself fizzling out a little. Bleed some villagers. Take some more gold. Some green units in there. Okay, let's not waste too much time there. More rams. Earth Shaker up to imp. Reddit's here, shit. I want to beat him just because it's lagging. I wanted to beat him. It's like a personal thing. They don't tell you how strong 500 pop is, by the way, until you feel it. Handicap's also really strong, of course, but the ability to have 500 pop on one player is crazy good. Although it's crazy because in a team game you have more than that usually. But it's just not all controlled by the same player. But like in theory, if you have good coordination with your teammates, you can do so many cool things with that much pop. The fact that it's one player controlling it, and in this case it's me, it's not just any random player. I guess that also helps. Might be a little factor. Helps you just very hard to fight though still. Yeah, I mean this guy's freaking eradicated. Like poor guy's got a family. Let's just back out. I destroyed Yellow's entire existence. I'm making him regret ever playing the game. Like it doesn't have to be that serious. Nice, so my combo's working to perfection, by the way. The Halb Killer with the broken unit in front, the Halb Killer at the back, broken unit in front, such a good combo. By the way, just fun fact, I spent around, hard to put it into time, but I spent maybe like 15 minutes thinking about my civilization. So I really came up with the best civilization here that I think would give me good chances to win. Because if I didn't have a good civilization, I can see myself just getting put in the corner and destroyed, but with the way it's looking real good now. I had some scares earlier, but now I'm feeling real powerful. Yeah, I held the bottom. The push is not doing a whole lot. And we're actually pushing the top, which is really good. We make the lumber camps. You're never too rich to forget where you came from, you know? Sell a bunch of that food so they can't get gold anymore. And if they get food, I couldn't care less. Oh, big push, big push, big push! This is still really scary because yeah, there's a lot of pop here. I don't want to delete too many vills. I really don't. I have a lot of res, but I don't know how effective this is. They're actually taking really good fights. They're taking really good fights. And I don't have guild. I'm getting a little worried, honestly. Go in here. I'm getting a little worried. But I should be good, right? 'Cause they don't have many players that are still alive. Just these halbs are so hard to fight. Like micro each individual Jambe Raider. Try to run in here. I think I can just run in, right? It's gonna stop me if I run in. GG, well played. Holy, one of the craziest games I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie, that was so difficult to live commentate. I was playing at probably the fastest pace I've ever played, or at least it felt that way. God, that was difficult. That was difficult. It's super fun though. I really enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, in the end we took out red. We took out green pretty easily. Yellow, he was difficult, but we ended up freaking annihilating him. Look at this. It's like nobody even lived here. The freaking lumber camp is the only remnants of any human civilization. But no, super fun game. Nice little 1v7 there. 48 minutes total in game time, of course. Recapping, I think the fact that I had 500 pop is super fair because I felt like I was everywhere, but they had a good, like they had good momentum and good pushes. The 150% handicap might have been actually too much in the end because I felt like I was very strong, but it also could have just come down to the fact that my civilization is actually just amazing. Like the way have some really good options. But listen, I absolutely enjoyed this one. Like I really did. So much fun for me to play this because it pushes me to my absolute limits and beyond like regular games. And they have, 7 players that have to try to stall and hold and try to win the game from there. If I can give some advice for the strategy and to what went wrong, I really don't think the flanks played it correctly. Trying to wall me in did not do enough to hold me down. I think strategies where they can try to forward castle me would probably have done much better. Because if I'm getting forward castled, that would take like 2-3 minutes to clear up, which was a lot more than the walls took. The walls basically took no time to clear up, effectively, right? Yeah, I was annoyed that I had to go around, to send my villagers out. But I didn't have to keep my army back home. The walls were just a non-issue. I just, 3 castles and I'm good. And then all my military is going forward immediately. So they basically did nothing to slow me down. So I think they should have either went Krepos forward or some kind of castle forward. Maybe the Spanish player should have went forward castle on me and tried to put pressure on me that way. That could have been really interesting because, as it stood, the Spanish player really didn't do a whole lot, right? Nor did red. So they're, both their flanks kind of failed. Having orange fully stonewall himself does nothing because I don't invest military here. I just invest like 5-6 siege rams with castles, and then all my pop is going forward, right? So I wish they had done a little bit more to pressure me with like forward castles or some military. Obviously, it is difficult because I do have that massive handicap, but nonetheless, it's a really fun game. Let me know what you guys enjoy. This is a preview of what's to come versus the Dota players. But the fun thing about the Dota 1v7, which I think should be on February 24th, the live stream, but I'll communicate that when I have the exact date and time. The fun thing about that one is that we're going to start with no handicap, and then we're going to build up from there. So we're going to really see how much, how much, or how much does it take, rather, man, I can't speak. I can't speak. We're going to really see how much handicap it takes for me to take on those 7 players. It was a bit of a tongue twister, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that one, and I hope you guys did enjoy this. Let me know if you guys want to see more handicap games, more 1v7s. Allows us to do really cool stuff. Take a look at that timeline. It's absolutely abysmal. Just an annihilation here. And Katie is absolutely brutal as well. But yeah, I had a ton of fun. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.